me to our check-in, energy check-in, just to see what may be coming up in the weekend when it comes to love. So let's see what messages we receive from Spirit, Angels, Guides. What messages does the collective need to know at this time that is for their highest and greatest good? What messages does the collective need to know at this time that is for their highest and greatest good? Hoping, ecstasy, trapped, resistance, card, realizations, this card wanted to come out too, chemistry, and emotional storm. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Return. Ooh. Okay. Return. I find it very ironic or coincidental, because I always get those words mixed up, but it's ironic that I'm listening to this Tibetan meditation sound music, and this song reminded me of the negative energy cleanse. So okay, so there may be somebody from your past that you have had a negative experience with that may be returning. With hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, I feel like this person, I don't know if what happened in the past, it could have been both of you had an argument, a misunderstanding, a fight, somebody did something they weren't supposed to, like they were caught cheating. And like I've mentioned in my other videos, cheating is whatever you think it is, because you decide what hurts you, right? So if you think that someone talking to another person, texting, messaging, meeting up with in secret, or lying about anything pertaining to a third party, someone outside of the relationship who is not a family member but could possibly be an interference in the relationship, then that's what cheating is. That's what I consider cheating, you know? So it's whatever you think cheating is. So that may have happened in the past, since I'm going into an explanation about it. So maybe this person is returning from the past because whatever situation they're in, they're feeling some sort of entrapment. Maybe they, like say you found out, because we have to hear this, somebody finds out that someone was cheating, and I don't know why I'm on this cheating, so I'm pretty sure this has to do with infidelity. You know how people get caught cheating and then they end up having to stay with the person they got caught cheating with. So now this person is trapped with this. I think that they allowed their sacral chakra to take control over them in the worst way. Maybe their sacral chakra was out of alignment, and they caught up in some type of relationship, some type of thing where there was a lot of chemistry, there was a lot of attraction, there was a spark, and then yeah, they got caught in somebody's web, and now they're feeling tied down, they're feeling stuck, like they're being held captive, they're feeling trapped essentially. This person has been suppressing any hope that you and them can reunite in some way, especially with the return card coming with the foundation underneath with abandoned. So when it's like they abandoned the relationship, they destabilize the foundation that you and this person built by possibly stepping outside of the relationship, and that's the worst case scenario. Or it could be simply that you and this person are not talking anymore because you had a really bad argument, and things were said, things were done, things may have been thrown. I don't know, you know. I know that's happened to me, but resistance and hoping. I feel like somebody has been resisting the urge to return because they know the torment, the emotional torment or disappointment that they have given you because of their selfishness, their actions. They are having a sudden realization about, you know, that they are in, let's find out what this is. Realization, epiphanies, understanding, awakening. They're understanding something. They're understanding that they got themselves trapped in a web, you know, based off seduction, based off pleasure, based off, you know, ego, possibly, you know, something made them feel good, you know. That's worst case scenario. And this is with the return card being at the bottom of the deck, along with the foundation and abandoned, you know. When someone decides to kind of to go outside of the relationship, in a way they are abandoning the relationship, because it's like they're discarding it, even if it's for a moment, even if it's for a evening or a moment, you know. You're basically like throwing down something, abandoning it, so that you could go get something else. But then possibly this person thinks that they could come back, but that's depending on you, you know, depending on how whatever happened in the past affected you emotionally, how it destabilized you, and if it destabilized you, if this resonates at all. The person is like trapped in their memories, and they have no, you know, sometimes when you, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but sometimes when I do something and I'm not happy with the results, I tend to go back in time and reflect on the actions I've taken and what I would have done differently. So maybe this person is realizing that they were being selfish, that they should have taken better care of your relationship rather than doing anything to cause any harm or for them to have to leave, the relationship to end, for it to stop, for it to become something that is like basically in purgatory, like you don't know where you stand, if that resonates with you at all, you know. It won't resonate with everybody. Now, in the positive sense, right, this could be somebody who is attracted to you. They feel a sense of attraction toward you, and they may be constantly trapped in their mind with memories of times they spent with you, or possibly fantasizing about you, you know. I think that whatever, if this person developed feelings for you, let me first go to chemistry and ecstasy. I feel like this person, if this is a new person or possibly someone you're talking to, someone that you are seeing, they possibly are like, they feel a very magnetic attraction towards you. You have really great chemistry, and I don't know how far you've gone, but there could have been some ecstasy. Maybe you both took ecstasy. I don't know, you know, but ecstasy is there. It says chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So this person may be just wanting a good time because of how well you both mesh together. But I feel like in a way, they're kind of trapped because they're having some sort of realization about something. It could possibly be that this person may have developed feelings, right? And they're like unsure about how to go forward with it. They're not sure how to move forward with it, if they should move forward with it. In a way, they're kind of resisting the feelings that they're experiencing. It could be like overwhelming to them. It could be feelings they probably don't want to experience, you know. And I think that this person possibly just wanted a good time, but then I think something happened where it just like, it kind of transitioned into something where they are seeing things from a different perspective, you know, where they're like, okay, I really like this person, but and I know I don't really want to have anything, but how come I'm developing feelings? How come I'm trapped in thoughts of them? How come I'm constantly replaying memories, memories about anything? Take it as it resonates. But it's like whatever it is that they're having an epiphany about, it's like they're maybe resisting it in some way for whatever reason. We don't know. Like, it could be because maybe they don't want to be in a relationship, but then they're realizing that the chemistry probably has gone past something else, and maybe the hoping could be you. Maybe you were manifesting something. Maybe you were hoping to meet somebody, and then this person comes along, but then this person just wants some sort of thing. And you're like, oh yeah, this is not what I want, you know? I mean, this feels good. It feels nice. But I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I have to settle for less, you know? You know, possibly you are developing feelings in this dynamic where you weren't planning to be with anybody, but then you just so happen to meet somebody, and then you develop feelings. You want more, they don't. So it's like this vicious thing where you're like, okay, you know, I have these feelings, but maybe I should just ignore them. Maybe I should suppress them. Maybe they'll just go away, you know? But it's like these feelings are, I kind of want to say, dopamine high. They could be a bit addictive, you know? And maybe you're saying that this relationship probably, or whatever, for whatever it is, whatever type of relationship it is probably not healthy for you, because you don't want to end up being stuck in a situation where your needs, your desires, especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship, you don't want them to be put on a back burner because you're settling for someone who doesn't want to give you what you want and what you need, what you are hoping it or have been praying for. You know, you may have been hoping and praying for this. But there seems to be some sort of resistance. It says secret admirer. So if we go that route, so this is a third reading. If we go that route, there may be a secret admirer who is hoping for an opportunity to get in touch with you, for you to get in contact with them, for you to kind of get to know each other, see if there is chemistry between you two. This person, I don't know, for some reason I want to say the person thinks in some way you're exciting in some way, and I think it has to do with the attraction that they have for you, you know? This person, if you take that into account, the secret admirer and resisting, they may be resisting the urge to come forward and express themselves, to say, hey, I like you, you know, would you like to go out? Hey, you know, will you be interested in this or that, you know? But basically, they would like to come forward, express their interest, but there's that fear that they may be rejected. So they're resisting that urge. Even though it's something that would make them really happy, they would be ecstatic to have a moment to spend time with you and do something with you, but it's like they're trapped in this fear of rejection that they're experiencing, you know? And I feel like what this person does need is some sort of epiphany or understanding, because if you're someone who they see an interest in, there's most likely other people that are interested in you too. And if they wait too long, because that could also be a fear that possibly they have a crush on you, they want to take an opportunity, they want to see, because there's certain has opportunity here. This person wants to take advantage of an opportunity to possibly spend time with you and see where things go. Like if the chemistry goes beyond what they think or what they think about you, you know, because sometimes you can meet somebody and be like, wow, this person's really cool, but then you get to spend time with them and you're like, yeah, you're good at small doses. You know, small doses. You're not like a big dose, you know, type of thing. You know, so it could be that. So that's what could be happening this weekend. Someone from your past who may have done you wrong, who may, or you may not, at the very worst, did you wrong, wants to return. You know, because right now they're trapped in the memory of the pain, the memory. They possibly are stuck with a karmic. Because of that came up in my mind. So it could be that, or you could just, there's just someone that you know, you may want to have more with, but that it's like, I don't know if this is gonna go far. And it could be them too. They could feel like, oh, I don't know how far this could go. Or it could just be a secret admirer too. I think I would like the secret admirer if this was my reading. I would prefer to have a secret admirer, especially one that decides to grow some balls and tell me that they would like to spend time with me, go out with me, I would like that. I like that. Oh, you know, I'm saying that. I would like that. And then at the bottom of the deck is one day, one day, 10, that's going to happen. I know. I believe that things happen for a reason. I think, you know, for all of us, you know, I think that there's always a lesson in something. And I feel like there's always a lesson in something. And everything that we go through, any challenges or obstacles, even the good experiences, they help shape us and help us appreciate the highs, and also give us hope for when we're in those moments where we're in our lows. You know, like, well, I remember this happening, you know, I've been through a lot, but, you know, I was able to reach this point where I'm happy. I feel peace. I feel joy. I'm able to feel some sort of satisfaction in life. And, you know, it's like life is cyclical. You know, we have our highs and we have our lows, and then we have our mess, you know, our mess. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a reading there. If this reading resonates with you at all, please like, share, and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. And I wish you a great weekend, or next 72 hours ahead. Bye.